All right. Good morning po sa inyo lahat, Pow Salud, at welcome po sa Sir Pow Salud YouTube and Facebook channel. Susubukan ko lang po magkaroon po ng audio broadcast tuwing umaga. Ito po sa mga nakikinig po ngayon or kakatune in lang or hindi maabutan to ng live. Every time po, as much as possible, I've been trying to do this every day in the morning pag medyo nakaset up na ako. Gagawa po ako ng news feed sa mga trending news. So bago ko po gawin yan, of course, lagi kong chine-check muna. Check muna natin yung ating audio. At I don't expect a lot of people to listen to this right now, but sa mga trending news. So okay. Bago ko po gawin yan, of course. Okay, mukhang okay naman. And if you're listening to this, hindi po boxing ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon, because let me give you, kasi first time ko itong gagawin ha. Check ko lang sa aking YouTube kung okay. Ang ginagawa ko po ngayon ay audio broadcast lamang po. Audio podcast regarding mga news po, trending news. Okay. Okay, trending news. Meaning po, ang mga pag-uusapan po natin ngayon or ang mga ibabalita ko po sa inyo ngayon ay kung ano po yung trending kahapon. So, in Tagalog, minsan nagtataglish, of course. Because everyday po ang ginagawa ko. Hello Marlo, salamat ha. Jessan Iligan, good morning. So, aside from boxing kasi, hindi lang boxing talaga yung aking hilig. Ako po ay talagang mahilig magbasa at mahilig ako sa business, sa marketing, at syempre sa ibang sports. So, naisipan ko, so tuwing umaga, kasi I really need my morning, talagang nagbabasa po tayo ng kung ano-ano. Might as well share this to you habang nagbabasa ako ng balita. So, the way this will go, sa mga baguhan po, ay sasabihin ko sa inyo kung ano yung top trending kahapon na balita na baka po na-miss nyo. This could be in any form. Pwede itong politics, pwede itong sports, pero as much as possible, pag sports, lalo na pag boxing, doon na natin sa Pauka Sports pag-usapan. At ngayon po, nagkakape ako, hindi ko pwedeng pakita sarili ko. Actually, pakita ko sandali. Hello, nagkakape tayo. But hindi maganda yung setup nasa ano. So, ito na lang, parang pinapakinggan nyo na lang. Hoy, salamat sa ano Salamat sa mga nanonood kaagad sa akin, si Marlo at saka si Jessan. Wag muna tayo sa boxing ngayon, pero sa boxing po, wala pa pong balita kay Casimero. Unang-una natin, top 1. And this would be the top 1 trending kahapon sa Google, which is apparently Google Meet. So, di ko alam, we will try to use this, no? We will try to use this as a learning, learning process natin every day. So I think I have few interaction right now, but do you know Google Meet, guys? Marlo or Jessan, alam nyo ba yung Google Meet? You use it before? Kasalukuyan uminom ng kape. So, ang nangyari po kasi, and I'm reading this from eweek.com, Cisco, WebEx, and Google Meet interoperability makes an interesting pairing. So mukhang what's happening here is let me just read this one first, no, from Patrick Moorhead, and parang reading ano na rin to, reading exercise for me in the morning. So although the video conferencing market is fiercely competitive, Cisco and Google see advantages to enabling interoperability, which is good for consumer. Oh, that means parang ano na to, yung Google Meet at saka WebEx nagsama ang malalakas, ano? Cisco po ang may-ari ng WebEx at syempre yung Meet, Google ang may-ari niya. Kung may naririnig kayong aso, aso ng kapitbahay namin yun. So, basahin natin to again. Let's give credit to eweek.com and Patrick Moorhead. One of the lasting impact of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic will likely be the accelerated migration of truly hybrid workforce model. For many businesses and enterprise, we need to support their employees with equal access to opportunities and resources, whether in the office, working from home, or other side of the world. Increasing open collaboration and productivity tools are the heart of this global paradigm shift and have been lifeblood for many businesses forced into remote workforce models by pandemic. So parang intro pa lang po ito, no? Oy, salamat ha. May mga interested din sa mga technology. Google Meet and Cisco WebEx are two of the biggest names in video collaboration game. Given that companies compete for the same pie, it may have caught some by surprise last week when both announced their intention to make Cisco WebEx and Google Meet more interoperable. Let's look closer at the announcement, which I believe would make sense on many levels. Parang gets ko na ibig sabihin nito, and I don't wanna go ahead and kumbaga masyadong mag-dig deep dito because I wanna give you a flash news about what's trending, top trending for yesterday para lahat tayo hindi tayo naiiwan sa current news and current events. At Ski, Dragunov, shout out sa'yo. Yes, I wanted to be a radio DJ and a newscaster as well. No? So, I'm doing this on my own right now, self-made. So, ang magandang balita dito guys, no? Lahat tayo, di ba? Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng mga meeting, remember, oh, anong ginagamit mo? Skype ba? O Google Meet ba? Cisco WebEx? Zoom ba? Hindi Zumba, ha? Hindi po exercise ng Zumba. Morning, ano bang gabi niyo dyan? So yung Google Meet at saka Cisco sama na sila at ibig sabihin kung ikaw ay may Cisco WebEx at ako may Google Meet, pwede tayong mag-usap. Dati hindi pwede, mamimili ka ng isa lang. So that's great news. Yan po yung number one trending topic with 200K searches yesterday. Wow, that's a very big news for Google and Cisco WebEx. So that's number one. Number two, Olivia Rodrigo. Wow, sino to si Olivia Rodrigo? I have 13 viewers right now. I appreciate any share po sa inyong lahat. At matanong ko lang, no? Olivia Rodrigo. I'm sure he's not in sport. So I don't know exactly. Sino po nakakakilala dito sa konting nanonood sa akin ngayon? Dahil, syempre, bago natin ito ginagawa. So I don't know kung mag-hit ba to. But in any case, kahit mag-hit to o hindi, because this is what I do every day in the morning anyway, read news. Kasama yan sa aking hustle para hindi po tayo napapag-iwanan at hindi lang boxing ang pinag-uusapan natin. So, does anyone on the live podcast right now? I have 13 people watching. Pag sa ano yan, libo yan pag sa boxing because I've already established kumbaga a niche there. So medyo kilala na ako. So mukhang nakikinig lang po lahat at nag-breakfast na ba kayo? Yung mga nakikinig sa akin ngayon, 15 na nagbe-breakfast. Ano bang kinakain dyan? Taga saan po ba ang mga nakikinig sa aking personal channel, Sir Pow Salud? At ito po ay good morning po or good morning Pow. Salamat, salam. I need to write all my accounts, password, and username. Yeah, that's so bad. um, merong ano, Marlon ha, Marlo you need to do factor verification just to make it safe as well. Ang hirap kasi niyan, not because of hacking, mahirap kasi pag nawala mo yan kung saan man nakasulat yan, naku, patay, delikado. Olivia Rodrigo. Not really. So, nag-search siya. He has 50K searches. At sana pareho tayong may matutunan dito si Ski Dragunov. Nag-ano siya sa VMAS, which is, it's been a while, no? Nung bata ako, lagi ako nanonood ng MTV. Nauso yung MTV dati. So, it looks like Olivia Rodrigo is a singer who wins big at MTV Video Music Award. Ang naalala ko dito, Brian, salamat sa salute din sa'yo. Naalala ko dito sa Video Music Awards si Conor McGregor at saka si Machine Gun Kelly. Yung Machine Gun Kelly, hindi ko nga rin kilala yon. But mukhang napaaway doon si Conor McGregor. Ano bang ginagawa ni Conor McGregor sa MTV Video Music Awards? Singer ba siya? Good morning, Jack. This is just our Sir Pao. Good morning, trending news audio podcast. September 14. Number 2 na po tayo. Number 1 po yung Google Meet sa pinag-usapan. Basahin natin yung konti Latina Media. Credit sa'yo. New York, USA, September 13, newcomer Olivia Rodrigo won big at the MTV Video Music Award on Sunday while Lil Nas X picked up the coveted Video of the Year award and Megan Thee Stallion was left empty-handed despite being one of the favorite. Ito Rodrigo, who rose to fame on social media, won 3 awards for Song of the Year, Push Performance of the Year for driver's license as well as Best New Artist, while Justin Bieber, who had 7 nods, won Artist of the Year and Best Pop for Peaches featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon. So, ano pala to? Olivia Rodrigo as singer. At si Madonna pala kumakanta pa pare. Just so you know, ano, malamang may mga, di ko alam kung yung mga nanonood po ba dito, ay nakikinig pala sa akin nanonood, ano, yung mga nakikinig po ba sa akin, ang mga anong range po ng edad? Kasi wide-ranging ang ating topic ngayon. No? So, I hope you're learning something. Number 2 pa lang po yan. Ano? Madonna opened the show by paying tribute to the 40 years of MTV and her own musical career, which have intersected on many occasions. So, that's the number 2. Si Olivia Rodrigo, nanalo po. Oy, eksakto, Megan Fox is also on the searches. Megan Fox. Eto na nga, nagkwento na si Marlo, asawa ni Megan Fox. Megan Fox, sparkly butt deserves more. At mukhang nakikita ko nga dito, first time ko lang ito makita si Machine Gun Kelly. At oh my goodness, Megan Fox. Someone has to search the photo of Megan Fox. Sana makita niyo yung photo ni Megan Fox. Dahil itong si Megan Fox, sparkly butt deserves more. Meron pala siyang picture. Alam ko na, hindi ito dahil sa balita kay Megan Fox. So sa lahat po ng nakikinig dito, you have to search Megan Fox kasi grabe yung outfit ni Megan Fox doon sa ano. Teka, baka pwede ko pakita dito. Sa isang cellphone ka kasi ginagamit ko eh. Teka, pwede ko pakita. Teka. Yeah. Okay. Di ako handa magpakita ng ano ng mukha, wala ako sa nasa ano ako eh. Machine Gun Kelly inasawa si Megan Fox. Nice. Grabe tong Megan Fox, sexy. So, he's number 3. And alam mo naman, nagte-trending ngayon yung mga ano lang, mga ganung bagay minsan eh. Okay, number 4, Meat, which is the same as number 1, so I'm not gonna talk about that one. Hailey Steinfeld, si Kate Bishop sa Hawkeye. Isa po ako sa mahilig sa Marvel. When I was young, hindi ko alam kung ilan dito. When I was young, nung medyo bata-bata pa ako, nangongolekta ako ng comics at saka card ng Marvel. Most Marvel, hindi DC. Pero think meron din akong ilan na DC bilang sa kamay. Pero puro Marvel po kasi ang cards ko at saka comics. Yung mga ano lang mga sales lang na bibili ko lagi. So, si Kate Bishop is basically the lady version of Hawkeye. So, napanood ko rin yung trailer and I think that's why it's trending kasi kakalabas lang po ng trailer po ng Hawkeye. Yung Hawkeye po ay kumbaga this is I think a series that will be shown on it will be shown on Disney Plus. Walang Disney Plus dito sa Pilipinas. So, hindi ko alam bakit nagte-trending pa rin. Ang mga Pilipino bare, ikaw, malamang nanonood dyan sa mga links na mga sikreto. But hopefully magkaroon dito officially ng Disney Plus dito sa Pilipinas. And I'm sure maraming magiging interested dito na mag-subscribe sa Disney Plus. So, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner and Hailey Steinfeld are gonna be the leading partners dito po sa upcoming series Disney Plus, which is Hawkeye. So si Kate Bishop po, yung pong si Hailey Steinfeld parang ano rin siya ang tawag dito sa ano nga yung musical na na pelikula kasi pinapanood namin yun ng asawa ko eh. What was that? Nandoon si Fat Amy at saka si anong tawag doon? Nung nanonood pa si Marlo. Ang tawag doon? Doon sa kalimutan ko. That's a movie where they sing a cappella. Paala na. Hindi, i-search ko na lang. Kaya nga ako may hawak na cellphone eh. Um, Hailey, lalabas na yan dito. Pitch Perfect. Yun, Pitch Perfect. Thank you. Pitch Perfect. So, doon ko siya naalala kasi sa bandang huli. Ano siya dun eh, guest. All right, let's move forward. What? Ang hirap ito sa Google algorithm. So if anyone is aware, if you have a website, algorithm is really a hard thing to beat para lang mapaakyat ka sa taas pag sinearch ka, no? So number 6 on the trending is the keyword what, as in WHAT. So mga kakapasok lang po, this is Good Morning Pow, Good Morning po, Trending News Audio Podcast lang po ito, where I talk about what's trending yesterday and give you an idea at the end of the show what's trending currently in the morning, but we'll still talk about it tomorrow as a part of our learning process every day. So number six is the keyword what. So sinasabi nga nila, no? And a little bit of marketing, kung may mga vlogger dito or blogger, may website, it's hard to kumbaga compete against or short form keyword, lalo na pag what lang ang keyword. So I don't know what it is, pero ang nakasulat what number 6, and ang lumabas Xiaomi September 15 event, what to expect. Yung pala may event po si Xiaomi, which is, I think this is a Chinese brand of phone. As the summer months comes to an end, tech companies are starting to pile up the calendar with events and product launches. Xiaomi is all to set hold a big event on Wednesday, September 15. Kaya pala, tomorrow. So we expect Xiaomi to be trending tomorrow. We'll hold a big event on Wednesday, September 15, where we'll get to see the latest smartphones, tablets, and other products in the maker's pipeline. With that in mind, there's a breakdown of what to expect at the event. So mukhang maglalabas sila ng mga bagong phone. Hi, Mark Condes. Ano lang po ito, if you want to learn something every day while you're doing something audio podcast, it's available on Facebook and on YouTube. My name is Sir Pow or Pow Salud. Sa mga nakakilala sa akin, boxing lagi usually yung pinag-uusapan ko. But every morning, kaya hindi ako sumasagot sa mga chat karamihan, is because I'm reading news as well on technology and other stuff. And right now, I'm on the trending news. So maglalabas po ng mga bagong phones. Hindi ko na ano masyado, no? I'm just here to let you know that what are the trending na baka na-miss natin, ano? Uy, number 7, with 10,000 searches po. With 10,000 searches po is COVID vaccine. Ano na naman problema sa COVID vaccine, ha? How will and I'm reading this on the Guardian. How will the COVID vaccine roll out to 12 to 15 years old? This is hard. So, of course, this is still a concern. Magandang umaga, ha? Magandang umaga, Tomato Cam. Ang Kahas Unification. Okay. Tomato, dito sa personal channel ko, every morning, kaya hindi ako masyado nagbabasa pa ako ng balita. So, ginagawa ko, share ko na rin yung balita sa inyo. So, COVID vaccination is still an ongoing process. Sino po ba dito na vaccinated na? May mga vaccinated na po ba? Ako actually hindi pa naka-schedule. Hindi, wala pang schedule. Fill up na ako sa online, pero hanggang ngayon hindi pa po tayo natatawagan. Medyo hesitant kasi ako na ang tawag dito, mag-walk-in. So, parang natatakot ako mag-walk-in, makipagsiksika, mauubos yung oras natin pag walk-in. So, gusto ko sana, ang tawag dito, ang gusto ko sana, yung kung, ang tawag dito, kung may schedule na, may oras. Kung teka lang may nag-text go in at may bayad ba process. Okay. So, yun. Uy, magandang umaga pa lang, Iman. Sir Pab, pakiimbitahan po ako sa Sunday Boxing Vans Night. Everyone is invited. Iman, brother, I appreciate naman na napunta ka doon. Minsan di ko na nasasagot. Minsan, as much as possible dahil medyo marami na pong ang tawag dito, marami na sumasali sa ating sports talk show is we want to have the people that are actively speaking. Ang pangit tawag, nakapark lang doon sa channel. But anyway, here we go. We continue with our conversation with the number 8. So far po, ang trending po na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, which are the trending news, which I do every day. Number 1 po yung Google Meet. Si Olivia Rodrigo, isang singer na nanalo sa baguhan po ito sa Video Music Award. Megan Fox, nako, is searching yung photo niya na transparent. At Hailey Steinfeld po is also top number 5 sa searches because lumabas na po ang Hawkeye, Marvel Hawkeye trailer. Kasama niya si Jeremy Renner. Siya po ang gaganap doon na Kate Bishop, which is the same version or the same thing as the Hawkeye pero babae. And what is the number 6? What is what? It is basically the title that Xiaomi uses for their event, for them launching several product lines at COVID vaccine, of course, number 7. And with the same search at number 8, DepEd. Bakit nasa DepEd is also trending. Sabi dito, DepEd Region 8 steps up use of other learning modalities. Ano kaya ang ibig sabihin nito? Dahil nasa Pilipinas tayo, very important din na malaman natin ito. Basahin lang natin ng konti, no? Sinulat po ito sa PNA, Philippine News Agency, September 13, and sinulat po ni Sarwel Meniano. Okay, the Department of Education in Eastern Visayas will not just depend on self-learning modules to ensure a more responsive basic education learning this academic year, an official said on Monday. Jasmine Calzita, DepEd Eastern Visayas Regional Information Officer, said that they are stepping up the use of online and offline platforms as well as radio and television-based instructions as they embark on the second year of distant learning. Learning from our experience in the previous year, this time the learning modality will not be solely dependent on printed modules. Other modalities will be implemented, whichever are feasible for our learners, Calcita told the Philippine News Agency in a phone interview. Okay. So I guess let me just give you my point of view on this one. Salamat, Mr. Thumbs Up TV. Good morning sa'yo. Good morning. Ang hirap pala ng, alam mo, I have a little girl who's grade 1. Sino po ba dito may mga anak na? So sila, the way they do it is online class. So they're on a video conferencing every day at around 12 o'clock. Okay? So may teacher sila doon, nandun yung classmate niya. I think there are about 20 on the video conferencing and they're using Zoom. Okay? So sa mga nasa province, the problem with that, sa mga nasa province is wala masyado silang tawag dito, wala silang internet or mahina ang internet nila. So yung video conferencing will not work with them. Baka nga audio conferencing will not work with them. And to tell you this, ibig sabihin pag estudyante ka, kailangan may cellphone ka na. So yung mga cellphone has been used now as an educational tools everywhere, especially in the Philippines. But the internet still is a big challenge for all of us. And this is number 8 on the search. DepEd in the provinces or those areas that has school that has no internet signal. Yung iba, nakikita niya pa natin, nagsisimula pa lang yung module working, yung mga printed module na sila dapat nag-aaral, parang self-study. Umaakyat pa sa bubong para makakuha ng signal, para ma-download nila or makita nila kung ano yung dapat nilang pag-aralan. So, I think radio will be one of the thing na maganda. Although radio is one way Kasi imposible kasi sila sa sa internet ngayon. Mas maganda sana kung video chat kagaya na nangyayari dito sa Maynila. Pero wala, kulang sa technology and the signal is bad. So radio and TV is gonna be utilized now according to DepEd Region 8 officers. So yan yung number 8 natin and we're almost at the 30-minute mark. Ito, sino to si Daniel Medvedev? Bilisan lang natin to. Daniel Medvedev is number 9. Okay, aba, sino yung kanina pang nakikinig sa akin? Aba, salamat ha. At sinasama mo akong mag-aral ngayong umaga. Daniel Medvedev wins his first major championship at US Open. Daniel Medvedev of Russia reacts after scoring point against Novak Djokovic of Serbia. Natalo niya pala ha. So, tennis player winning the US Open. US Open is such a big thing in the tennis world. And Novak Djokovic is one of the, kumbaga, kilalang kilala ito at natalo siya nitong, for me, unknown name because I'm not a tennis fan. Uminom lang ako ng kape. Okay. Aba, ang dami kong natututunan today. Pag-ibig ang number 10. Hanggang top 10 lang siguro tayo. Pero sabihin ko lang sa inyo kung ano pa ibang mga trending na mabibilis na business associates seeking penalty waiver from Pag-ibig. Ano yung ibig sabihin nito? Sino ba may mga business dito? Business group are asking the Home Development Mutual Fund, Pag-ibig Fund, to waive penalties for companies that were not able to remit employee savings within the past 2 years. 3 business groups wrote a letter to Pag-ibig Chief Executive Officer Ahmad Rizaldi P. Moti to ask for a penalty condonation to help industry recover from the effects of pandemic. The Philippine Chambers of Commerce and Industry PCCI, Employees Confederation of the Philippines (ECOP), and the Philippine Exporter Confederation Incorporated (PhilExport), in a letter dated September 9, also asked for a longer payment plan to settle the outstanding obligation. The group said they are hoping for assistance for the following myriad of burdens that are facing during the public health crisis. They said that about 35,049 establishments have filed for closure since 2020, displacing over 700,000 workers. While we also recognize the majority of business owners were affected in the recent years, we humbly ask consideration for your office to extend the same to the business who may still have outstanding penalties due to payment to Pag-ibig prior to 2020, they said. So ibig sabihin nito guys, kung may mga business kayo, meron tatlong biggest groups of businesses, nag-a-ask po sila ng extension or actually na parang exempt na sila doon sa penalties, pero magbabayad pa rin sila. Syempre, kailangan nila magbayad kasi kawawa na naman yung mga empleyado. So kung ikaw ay empleyado, malamang baka yung employer mo, tanungin mo kung nagbayad ba yan ng ano mo, ng Pag-ibig mo. Baka hindi nagbayad yan ng Pag-ibig mo, makikita mo yan dyan. Okay? So, yon. Bakit meron tayo ditong ang na keyword? Fuel tanker nahulog sa tulay, nagliyab sa Nueva Ecija. Hindi ko to alam ha. Okay. So, yun po yung top 10 natin. Everyday gawin natin yung top 10. In the rest of the top, mathematics, Venezuela, nasa top siya. Ano meron sa mathematics? Bilisan ko lang ha. Hindi ko to masyado. Venezuela. So what's happening in Venezuela again? Venezuela puts state food firms in private hands as socialist policies recede. Alam mo, malaki problema sa Venezuela. Venezuela is the country is really in trouble. Recently, pati yung pera nila parang wala na eh. Blackpink Lisa. Sino si Sam Asghari? Asawa ni Britney Spears, trending din po. Britney Spears fiancé Sam Asghari respond to concern over whether she'll get a prenup after they'll announce their engagement, and fans urge Britney to protect her assets. Okay. Ano ba yun? Yan ang mga trending ngayon. Okay, oy, EJ Obiena, also trending. What's happening with EJ Obiena? Paul Volt ito ha. Okay, lumalaban pala siya sa Berlin, guys. EJ Obiena lands 4th place in Berlin. Ang pinakamasakit na place, 4th place. Kasi ang 1, 2, 3, may medal. Ang 4th place, wala. And then, siguro, si Rafa, I think itong si Rafa, former Lasal captain Rafa Ding Lasan dies. Namatay po yung former Lasal captain na si Rafa Ding Lasan. I think yung mga kaibigan ako na friends of Rafa, so condolence po sa inyo. Ito pong si Rafa Ding Lasan helped Lasal capture its first UAAP Men's Basketball Championship back in 1989, and it repeated the following season. So ano po siya? Is a bowler. So captain. So ayun, at na 30 minutes na po tayo ng ating top trending search. Kung kayo po ay may natutunan, kung kayo po ay sumama sa akin hanggang umaga, paki-comment nga po. Gusto ko lang malaman kung sino yung kanina pang nakikinig sa akin. At tapos na po ang ating audio podcast, daily learning about what's trending. At tomorrow, we might likely talk about, biruin mo to, number 3 ngayon sa searches for today. What is politics? Yan ang number 3. So si Michael Yang, si Avril Lavigne at saka Force is the trending topic for tomorrow. For tomorrow, let's see if they stays in the top 10. If they stays in the top 10 tomorrow, then we'll probably talk about it. Okay? Alright. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Salamat sa mga nakikinig sa akin. We have 14 listeners and I appreciate you all. At salamat Mr. Thumbs Up. At tahimik kayo lahat Nagluluto kayo. Ako kakain ako ng breakfast. Late ako kumain ng breakfast eh. So, boxing naman tayo. Ikaw naman tayo ng content sa boxing. Salamat po at have a great day everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Iiwanan ko kayo siguro ng isang personal na opinion. Because of the growth of Powcast, a lot of people are saying na, uy, dami ng pera yan si Powcast. Wala po, kulang pa po dahil marami po tayong sinusuportahan. At hindi po natin kayang matulungan lahat. At although tumutulong po tayo sa mga nangangailangan at kung alam nyo lang kung gaano kadaming pera na nailabas ko sa boxing industry, baka sabihin nyo pwede na tayong gumawa ng charity. But so far, guys, the boxing has given me more than I have given back. So I will continue to give back. At this time, I'm also trying to make a different category, which is something also that I'm passionate about, which is learning. So, every day we will learn. Every day po, tayo po ay mag-uusap, magbabasa ng current events at di-discover at mag-search ng bagong bagay. Gaya po nung trending na si Olivia Rodrigo, hindi ko kilala yan. Yung asawa pala ni Megan Fox, itong si Machine Gun Kelly, hindi ko alam. At yung pinapasearch ko sa inyo Megan Fox, search nyo yung kanyang dress. Salamat po, ako po si Pow Salud at good morning po uli. Good morning, Pow Balita ay trending news, top 10 trending news. I'm done at see you po uli. Wala pa tayong outro dito, so hindi ko pa alam kung ano bang outro ko dito. Wala akong outro. But salamat po and see you again next time.